Hi everybody, this is GigaTitan here, and last night my brother and I were just scrolling through WiiWare, and we saw, Pokemon Rumble and stuff. So we were really we were waiting for this game to come out, and we forgot to get it on the release date. But we decided to make videos for it because instead of just doing one player, it would be kind of cool if you had two people going through the whole thing, and it makes it a lot more interesting to watch. But okay, first of all you Utah viewers and fans out there, I'm not trying to just steal his thunder if that's what you're thinking. I did want this game, and since I have it and it's Pokemon related, and I'm sure a lot of you guys wanted to see the English playthrough, I decided to do the playthrough of Pokemon Rumble in English. So yeah, I don't know if I know I'm gonna get some comments about that, but hey, there's like a billion of them already on YouTube anyway, so go complain to them. So this is the just the story of everything that's happening and stuff. So I guess it's you just are a Pokemon toy, and you are gonna go see who's the strongest of all, and all that jazz. So I don't know why Rattata even wanted to go into here. You're already gonna get your butt kicked, but I think it's kind of dumb how you start out like that. How you just kind of run in and you're just like, oh, I'll be the best guy ever. I'm a Rattata. I can kill anyone. And then you go into the Battle Royal, which is you just battle a bunch of high-level guys. And I think it's kind of stupid how you start out like that, because it could be discouraging to some people, getting beaten down easily. But so the rival guys are all the three evolutions of the first three that came out, and so here we go. I'm gonna run around, and the first time I played this, I really wasn't sure. I just thought this was what you're supposed to do, so I ran around and started mashing the 2 button, and I'm just whacking people. I'm like really, when I've seen some reviews of this game, and they were killing guys a lot faster than this. So, I was just like, dang, how weak is this? So, I'm just whack, whack, whack. I'm seeing if I can win. I thought you were supposed to be able to win. And apparently you die in one hit. So, I was like, yeah, I got this. So I'm smashing people. And I'm like, yeah, you guys are you guys are nothing. I can beat this. So I start just, mashing the 2 button. And then eventually I get hit, and I don't know when that is, and I got, right there. I die in 1 hit. I'm like, seriously? It's loser. I'm like, dang it. It was I thought I was gonna beat the odds. I'd be the one, just to win against that, and it would screw the whole game up, and I'd be the champion of everyone. But I guess I dreamed a little too big. And so I'm like, okay, I'll go to the Silent Forest thing. My brother's sitting there. He's like, when can I play? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just gonna run through this. It's telling you what to do, just go run around and kill each other. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, there we go. Now they're dying fast. I was like, they should be. They should have been dying a lot faster than that. I'm like, ooh, coins and stuff. I'm gonna collect them. I've always been the collector guy. I would always, no matter what, even if I would always go for the little collectibles in a game, and all the little, whenever you beat an enemy, they always drop something. I'm always the one who doesn't just grab a few and run. I'm always the one who just grabs every last one, even if I had to go out of my way and spend more time getting that. And so I knocked this little Pikachu out, and I'm like, sweet, I got a Pikachu now. And then I forgot, this is the second time I did this first level, and I forgot. I'm like, dang it, how do I switch again? I forgot it was the A button. I'm using a Wiimote. My brother uses the GameCube controller because, it's handy. I use the Wiimote. I don't know why. I'd rather use the GameCube controller, but I just kind of already started playing with the Wiimote because that's what you're forced to do at the beginning. So I was like, I guess I'll just stay with the Wiimote. So that's what I'm accustomed to. So I keep using, I think this is Tackle. No, I don't know. It's probably Tackle. I can't really think of what else a Rattata would have that looks like that. I'm just, smashing heads. And I'm like, I'm just clicking around. I'm like, how do you switch? And I'm like pressing start, and that's not working. I assumed it'd be start. I start pressing 1, and I'm like, why? What is that for? I'm like, what use is it that my guy just stares at me in the face? And I'm just you know, running through and getting all these guys. They're not really that hard because, you know, it's the level 1 with the, I have a crummy Pokemon. I'm like, how do you switch? I'm like looking around. I'm like, is that it? No. So I jump on the little trampoline. I'm like, brrr. I love the trampoline. Trampolines are so much fun to jump on because you can do so much stuff on them. Like, you don't have to just jump. You can like do flips and yeah. But I guess Rattata isn't really that good at flips. So, yeah, this is kind of strange. It's kind of different to narrate this rather than a battle because there's more action-y stuff. And this one I'm just kind of talking, you know. Instead of narrating, I'm more just talking about stuff. Man, my thoughts, whatever thoughts pop in my head. And yeah, I like how every time you beat them you get a little prize, which would be the little coin thing. And I didn't really know what you could do with those at first. I'm like, what am I gonna do with all these? Like, am I gonna go like get a lotto ticket or something? And it's like 121p, whatever that is. Sounds like, you know, I could make a lot off that. But I wonder if I can convert that to USD. Probably not. Anyway, so I'm at the boss. I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks sinister. I mean, there's this giant like key that has like horns on it. So I was like, you know, that doesn't look very good. And I'm like, you know, he's just getting bigger and bigger. I'm like, oh crap, that's a lot of HP. It says Seed Pokemon, Ivysaur, and I like all the little flashing, crazy background. I'm running around, and I'm running up to the little Bulbasaurs and smashing them in the face because they are Bulbasaurs. And I was like, these guys kind of suck. So I started attacking the boss, and I'm doing pretty good damage, and I'm just trying to dodge. I'm like, dang, I took a lot of health right there. I was like, oh no. I'm like, I gotta run. I'm like, how do I switch? Where's my Pikachu? I want to switch. And I can't figure it out because I forget about the A button because I never ever pressed it anyways. So I get 10 right there. I'm like, ooh, that's a lot of money. I'm rich. So yeah, I get another 10, and these Bulbasaurs are actually getting a little harder, it seems, or maybe I just, you know, I suck. So I'm just trying to hit this thing, and I'm like, really? I'm like, this guy has a lot of health. This is pretty hard for a first boss, you know. I'm having a little difficulty here, and I'm like, why? I don't understand what that is. Like, is he like, I don't know. He looks like he just steamed or something. I don't know how that makes me miss. It seems like he'd make he'd become too cross, and he might make a mistake. Yeah, Monty Python. And I'm hitting him, and he's almost dead. I'm like, yay, I win. So I beat the Ivysaur, and he, like, you know, sends out his last cry and falls down defeated. And I collect an Ivysaur, 79 power. I don't really know at this point what the power does. I guess it just means some are better than others. I'm like, ooh, money, 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 money. So I get all the money. I'm keeping it all for myself. So I finally finished the first level. Killed 75 guys. Yeah, makes me officially a mass murderer. And so I get a most powerful Ivysaur, and I'm like, yay! Now what? And a bunch of little trampolines appear, and this is the end of it, and the end of the first part. So bye.